I'm also sort of busy eating right now, so I might talk a little bit less than normal. Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, well, I'm in last here to eat. I was maybe pushing it a tiny bit too far. Let's save up the 0 fat tissue. And hope there's like a little bit of food for me, because I can't really tell what any of this is. Six for 8 species. That's unfortunate. I think I lose 2. Yeah. I was right about there not being enough, but not right enough about there not being enough. So yeah, catching up to this is going to be problematic. He's doing well, already has a cooperation down, going to be hard to starve it out. But also, it seems like someone's probably a bit stuck. Maybe not? Okay, there's the countdown, I guess. Just took a little while. Guess if someone was on like a slow device, it could take them a while to catch up to all the auto feed animations. Could be a carnivore. It's a curious carnivore. This, I think, definitely wants to eat that. Unfortunately, also wants to eat this, but maybe wants to eat that to stop it eating this, but this might get eaten first anyway. Tough choice on the competing carnivore or my thing that's defending my symbiosis. Oh no, I can't hit that. If he wants to save his own species right now, he can do that. And he still can. And it's definitely worth considering. This thing, I don't think it makes any sense for this guy to attack anything other than this right now. Which is why maybe it would have just been better to leave my species alive. This is definitely looking good for NewWorldDemon. This has already got pack hunting, so a hardshell's not going to help me that much. I might just put it on this and, you know, let it get eaten. Just to see a different card. Even though I would love to keep the symbiosis around. Just not sure if I can really guarantee that they are going to stay carnivore and then eat this. I think, yeah, if Pether.PG has drawn an ambush, he'll strongly think about using it to kill this. And maybe these. Yeah, I've really got nothing here. He's running himself out of targets here. Going ambush, you just can't hit this, but hopefully you can hit those. Also means maybe not defended against this carnivore. Which could definitely be a big problem for him. This is an ambush. Bad stuff might happen over here. I guess we'll see. Interesting defensive herding against this thing that already had 5 population. Seems like a waste. But yes, this ambush can kill that, kill that. Either one of them can kill this. This guy should really think about killing that, but I mean, he's going to have to eventually anyway. Probably saves him from getting killed a bit, just because maybe he does it twice in time to stop an attack. I think his best choice was actually to hit this. Like, this is going to get hit by this guy anyway, right? Kill this, it reduces its population to make your defensive herding work. Like self-preservation, this stuff was still going to get hit. Now, this is going to get hit. For the final attack by this. There's definitely a chance of just pushing that down to 3 so it couldn't attack here. So I drew an ambush, not really that helpful for me. So at this point with this scavenger here and this carnivore here that's really weak, making something that can defend from these both would be great. Clearly with this ambush still on the table, I got nothing. Ambush, pack hunting, like, what am I going to do? It's a hard shell and a warning call. But these guys should think about, like, not attacking for Spaggg. Maybe they've done enough to NewWorldDemon, not sure. This guy can just push to 6 now, he knows he can eat this 6 times. Would be a really solid play. I don't know what his cards are, but just push this to 6, eat this 6 times, you're golden. Unfortunately, you can't actually eat it 6 times, because in between it'll be forced to hit a horns. Yeah, and it gets the defense running. I don't know why you wouldn't. So now this is just going to eat this, right? Why would it eat either? Well, this one. Why would it bother? Actually, it can't. Like, why wouldn't he just eat this? Yes, that was a pretty bad play by Spaggg, which is, I think this is going to go well for NewWorldDemon. He's just going to eat up, not get touched. He's got his long neck running, which is kind of nice, makes it harder to starve him. I have to kind of wonder if Pether.PG decides it's time to get rid of the ambush, which with this here he probably won't, means that I can run my warning call. Not sure why he decided hitting the horns was better than just extincting that. I mean, it's a pretty shit carnivore, so there is that. It helps him to eat. So, I now have 1 defensive card, and maybe if I know how big this is, I can actually set this up. Unfortunately, all my cards are relatively high, except for the ones I want to keep. So we'll do this and maybe just make a lot of population. There was a 4 there. It's a bit hard to see, everything was a bit cramped. Yeah, this 2, 3, and 4 are all cards that I probably want to use. Now, unfortunately, I do have to push this up a little bit more to deal with this, potentially. Because that's 6, this is 6, so I don't have to. This turn I get to just let it go. We'll see if Spaggg realizes that he can actually use his defense by just pushing this up to enough population for this to work. He does not. So I've got this fertile here, which means I'm actually pretty keen on having this scavenger, just to grab me a little bit of free food. Probably do it like that, that's fine. So yeah, my contribution was way too high, but I think as the best I could have done was like a 4. And I am running this fertile, so that's helpful. This is big enough to deal with that. That can't do anything because it's terrible. So again, this guy is just feeding this guy, when 2 turns in a row he could have just straight up defended and eaten that. Yeah, so by attacking first, it means that he can make sure he only gets counter-attacked once. So I could have just eaten with this if I really wanted to make sure the fertile kept going, but this guy's still eating a lot, so I don't know. It would have actually done it, and in the end it didn't stop him from feeding everything. So things that I like here: horns, climbing, both pretty good. If these guys are still just going at each other, this is going to be a good scavenger. I'll probably try and save up the intelligence because it'll work really well in place of that scavenger for one turn if I feel like I need it. So there isn't any food left. This guy might go ambush climbing still. But if he does go ambush climbing, it means he can't deal with the hard shell, so I'm pretty happy doing this. Don't need another foraging, so we'll just go with this. Might be better like that. It's better with just one more here, because I reckon eating 3 is possible. How much do I think there? How many times are these going to eat is the other big question. If I reckon they're going to get 4 eats between them, I'll do this. Sorry, I only need 3. I think I'll be able to eat once. So I think this is probably the best deal I'm going to get if I think those guys are going to hit each other enough times, or hit something. Because this can't hit very much. It's like the worst carnivore I've seen in a long time. It's still alive because this guy's leaving it alive because it's terrible and feeds him. That's interesting. It's not big enough to be a carnivore that can attack this. I've added climbing, so I said I'm a lot safer against this. If he goes climbing without ambush, it means that he can attack it. It's kind of a problem for me, but it's a problem I'm going to have to live with. So he's made sure that he can't be attacked anymore. This will still attack something, I'm hoping? Maybe? Yeah, that's a warning call. It might not have targets at all. Yeah, okay, it doesn't. So this guy hopefully still ends up doing 3 attacks for me, but there's also heaps of food. Oh, this thing can attack this. Oh, that's good. Yeah, this guy should try to leave this guy alive for as long as possible. Definitely eat this one to give this a bit more food, and then eat with this one. Unfortunately, that one only gets to eat the one time, but... Okay, this is good. This is not going to get heaps of food, because I get to take 3 again if it's still there. If he's taken 2, well, there's not even 3 still there. This guy's going to have to attack at least twice, so even if I'm only left with 2 food, which this guy could consider, I would still eat with this one, 1 here, 1 there, so that I only need to get to scavenge twice. That's good. This loses 2 pop, this loses 2 pop. Pether's doing really well. Solid gains, this has to hit this. Then he actually gets to extinct this. And by gets to, I mean probably does, because his only other choice is to attack this. Ah, the food's not quite in the right spot bug. I wonder if it moves when we do this. Nope, it's just kind of all over the place. If anyone wants to like clip that and report it in the bugs channel in the Discord, that'd be really convenient. I'll try to remember to after the stream, but I'll probably forget. Did he also attack this just to make him hit that again? It seems wasteful compared to just attacking it yourself and leaving that alive. So this guy now knows that he's got me if he's got a climbing. He doesn't need the ambush anymore, like what are these dudes doing, right? So, I'm going to take matters into my own hand, put up this burrowing, put up the intelligence. Yeah, save 2 cards, add 1 population. Aim to eat once, intelligence twice, well, other order. Which means we get to do 1 of these. So yeah, I'll use intelligence both times and then just eat the last food with this, assuming it's there. Means I can't deny as much food from everyone else as I want to. If he doesn't have climbing, it doesn't matter, right? I can just eat slowly. But if he's managed to pull a climbing and he pulls the climbing on me, I can just get myself full before he has a chance. Will it be enough to actually score me the game? Unless this guy ends up starving. Even then, I don't know. I'm really far behind. This would take some kind of miracle pull to actually get this. So this can't be a climbing carnivore that can kill this. It could be a carnivore to attack this, though. And so that's a solid call if he's done that. Hopefully Pether.PG acknowledges that fact and defends. It's my only chance of being okay here, this being unable to attack. If Spaggg can make a good defense for this, that's not just horns, that'd be good. Gives me a real chance, because this is a lot of cards that just kind of fall down the drain if it can't attack. So if he pulls a climbing, I'm really happy. It's a defense against this. It lets him attack this, which is a bit crap. So he's kept the ambush, maybe put in a climbing. Like I said, I'm not too worried about the climbing, because I can just defend fast. It means I have to let everything else get more food, but that's not really the biggest deal to me. It's annoying, sure. Okay, this is also big enough to eat this, so that was pretty poor from Pether.PG. Yeah, so all that food, I have to leave it here for everyone. But that's fine, they were going to get it anyway, there's heaps. Both of these can be extinct. This guy can attack... Oh, he can't attack this, interesting. He can only attack this one, which would fill this one. Yeah, this guy. I think NewWorldDemon will win this. This guy should now eat with this one. This guy will take this all the way down. This guy will take this all the way down. Yeah, Bugs channel in the Discord. Thank you very much. I think at some point someone may end up taking, you know, a hit on this as well. Like this guy will have to, this guy might choose to. Looks like he'll have to do it once as well. Yes, this climbing did stop this guy from being as effective, but yeah, Pether really should have been wise to this 6 body size carnivore and bumped body size on the hard shell. So he's still got to hit this once. This guy might say no. I don't think I'm going to win, but I did okay. Especially given how poorly I went right at the start for several turns. I definitely don't think I'm last. He felt like extincting it was worth it. He only loses 1 point to gain 1 point, so for him it's a net 0 and it reduces someone else's points. We'll see if I made it in the end, but I doubt it. These guys were just getting too much for too long. Holy shit! Hey, Scavenger Symbiosis Corporation. I wonder if we've got that one.